I don't know if you can see, there's tons of dirt leaving the site. It's blowing straight to my property. There's all kinds of dirt leaving the site right now. They cleared the whole 2.5 acres, and they probably didn't measure right from the road. They're probably 30 feet beyond where they need to be. It's a typical mistake around here. Some more dirt leaving the site. There's some right in front of us. Oh, that's my dogs. Hey, dogs, get out of there. Come on. But as you can see, it's super soft dirt. Any slightest disturbance takes the dirt in the air. And if we were to get a big rain, all this dirt is just going poof. Bye-bye. It's a terrible thing. See, there's the dirt leaving the third site, the 111 site next to Doc's house. I don't know if you can see it. We'll see you later when I get this thing back to... If you can see the cloud in front of the hill back there. And it's not even that windy. It's probably a 10-mile-an-hour wind. There's some more dirt leaving the... That looks like it's leaving... Well, they drive their dune buggies around and around on the roads, and they tear up all the roads, so the roads give off dirt now. But this is the bare site. And it's gonna... The dust, see, there's a little going right there. I don't know if it's visible. There was a couple bigger clouds earlier. There's some right there that just left the site. But they're supposed to keep their dirt on their site. It's not supposed to intrude other people. And it certainly does. It's going right over to neighbor T's. This is that other property. I don't think I had the darn camera running proper. See all the dirt? This isn't no wind at all either. It's leaving their property and demolishing neighbor T's property. And they're not even here, if you know what I mean. There's some more. This is the whole thing, which is over 100,000 square feet on 2.5 acres, which greatly exceeds 50,000 square feet for the ordinance, I forgot the ordinance, 1412, something like that. But on 402, the dirt's supposed to stay on the field. They should have watered it while they were scraping. They should have never scraped it. See this rock right here? If you put water on it or wait till after it rains and then just roll it down and compact it, it creates an excellent surface. A beautiful surface. No dust comes up. It's just, and I tried to explain that to them yesterday, but they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't have nothing. They wouldn't listen at all. Well, we're coming up on the property, catty corner from Doc's. I don't know if you can see the dust coming up. But this property's been here a while, and it's been rained on. So the dust is down a little bit, but they ride their four-wheelers and side-by-sides round and round and round. They never go out into the desert where actual off-roading is done. They just ride round and round and round and cause dust the whole time they're here. But the dust is blowing right now off their property. I don't know if you can see it or not. Smashing Doc's house. Well, it's probably barely missing Doc's house. The other day, though, Doc's house was covered where I couldn't even see it because the dust was so thick. I don't have nothing personal against these guys, except for when I went to talk to them the other day. They wouldn't even listen. They just laughed at me. And they were out there till 10 o'clock on my property. They started on that other property by neighbor T. If they would have just listened, maybe just graded a road into their property and graded a place to put their trailer, I wouldn't have complained. But they destroyed, you know what I'm saying. If everybody does this, this place is done. So he graded his whole property. Well, I guess some grass started growing, but the whole property was definitely graded because all the bushes are gone. This wind might sound a lot there, but it's not. This is nothing. We get pretty good winds up here, and last time we had a wind about a week ago, I couldn't even see those two huts or the trailer because there was so much dirt and dust. But you can see this lot's been totally cleared. And like I said, it's been here a few months and it rained, so I guess the grass grew, which is good. But by riding their dune buggies and quads around and around, this is where they ride it. Right here, and then that square above. And they just go around and around all day long. What it does is at every corner, that dust isn't going to stay on the property, right? At every corner, it breaks it up into silt. I've been in the desert a long time. I'm 65, and I started dirt bike riding when I was 12. I didn't respect the desert. I didn't know nothing about the desert back then, but now I do. And I know that the desert's very fragile. I'm very respectful for the desert now, especially in our community here. But our community's not going to last with silt. Okay, that's the 3 properties. There's a few more, but I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I think the solution is putting a sign at the first part of the community by the church, and then over here by the end of the community, both in Spanish and English, saying no grading without permit, $1,000 fine. I think that's the ordinance. Unless you want to mention, I think it's 50,000 square feet. And then after that, the ordinance kicks in. But we can't have everybody just plowing their lot, because I mean, after 20, 30 lots, I don't know, it wouldn't, this place would really suck to live here because of the dust and also heat. the plants kind of kill the heat instead of having soak right into the ground. I'm sure there's a lot of things. The only wildlife out here I've ever seen are rabbits and turtles. But I was pretty happy, but I don't know. Thanks. Look, they just plowed a road. Shit. Right through somebody else's property. They plowed a road with their tractor to get to the property down below. Pretty despicable. I just noticed that. I don't know if it goes all the way, but when we're on the way home, we'll know. Okay, bye. So I don't know if my camera shut off, but there's a bunch of dirt coming out of that upper property. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's a bunch of dirt in the air right there. And they sure enough carved straight through, so this is going to kick up dust also. And they carved right through property that isn't theirs. They carved through this property, which probably isn't theirs either. Dirt's going to come up here. Unbelievable. These are the kind of people we do not want in the neighborhood. A minute ago, I think the camera shut off, but there was tons of dirt killing T's trailer over there, coming off that property we're looking at. Ah, sheesh. Carves a road through the desert. They just laughed at me when I tried to tell them how it works out here. What it is, it's a guy owns some properties and then some people are buying them on terms, is what I gather. I don't know about the top property by Doc's house, but these two properties, I was talking to the owner, and a lady bought the one over by neighbor T, which is getting dust everywhere right now. And then another guy bought this property and they destroyed them. So I guess it's the owner's responsibility. I'm not sure how that works, but I did you the best I could. There's a whole bunch of dirt headed towards Doc's house, or maybe headed straight towards us. I'm not sure, but you can see what I'm saying. It's definitely leaving their property. See, now this is my place here, where a lot of traffic is. There's not much you can do, but it's not powder, right? It's like concrete. Hear that sound? Then over here, where I haven't drove much, I wheel rolled this while it was wet a long time ago, and see how it looks? It's not powdery. It's good. It's really good. It's beyond good. It's great. So anyway,